There we go. That's perfectly fine. Okay.
It doesn't go off. You have to push the button. It'll just beep forever.
Apart from how it stopped beeping as soon as you started saying that. Good morning, everyone. Well.
What's your temperature?
36.9.
What does that mean?
That I'm not going to die of COVID. Yes.
What's that in real money?
Not being dead usually means you are alive.
Your temperatures make no sense.
Right.
They're senseless.
As opposed to the random scale used on Fahrenheit.
What's today?
16.
16?
Yes.
Sweet 16? No, because they don't have the pumpkin cheese this year. It's just double Gloucester.
Double Gloucester. Right. Oh, in today's advent calendar, yes, it's another fucking button. For reference, still a button.
About that. Pixel's very excited about the button too. She's thinking about jumping up on your lap and knocking all your shit everywhere.
We're watching you, cats.
Pixel, do you like cheese?
Foolish Pixel.
Aw, sopping wet, shake.
Soggy moggy.
Not seen below the camera. Pixel shaking herself on my legs.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
More ball training!
Just ball trainer 3. This time, it's testicles.
I can't open my cheese.
Another button is... Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to remember... Because I thought we already had another button.
I don't know.
So just
I'm
working
having
out...
a cheese-tastrophe.
Just working out what day it's... Yeah, because I'm sure we've got 5 buttons at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Do you have 5 buttons in your box?
No. Unless... No.
He always accuses me of pushing his buttons. I didn't take the
If
button.
you're ready for me, boy, you better.
That's really good cheese. Sorry, I don't know why I made you bite it the long way.
Okay, got to work out where that 5th button, or the 4th button, technically went, because we're going to need it tomorrow.
We will go on a button hunt.
Well,
and we will say, button, button, who's got the button? And then we will go to my ancestral home in Baden-Baden and play button, button in Baden-Baden.
Pixel remains ambivalent on the matter. Pixel! Ooh, foolish Pixel! A canny editor would...
I'm trying to eat.
Well, in that case, while you're still eating, I'll take the opportunity to actually get the beer out of the calendar.
But wait!
Wait.
How do you get a mouse to smile?
I don't know.
Say cheese!
Ah! Sorry, everyone.
You have polka dot beer.
I do indeed have a polka dot beer.
This reminds me of the whatever animal it is in Are You My Mother?
And the beer is actually called Polka. As you can tell by...
It's actually champagne beer.
No, we'll come to that in a second. Polka.
It's just champagne.
Champagne yeast. It's a wonderfully fancy beer today. Taking our notes from friend laptop. It's the Polka by Omnipollo. The Omnipollo Polka is not a reference to dance, but to the traditional candy polka grist, which is popular in Omnipollo country, Sweden. So apparently it's like a traditional Christmas, essentially like a stick of rock, only Swedisher. So apparently this is supposed to be...
Rock candy?
Yeah, occasionally we remember there's bits of English culture that haven't necessarily permeated. No, I mean like rock candies, like that stuff you get from the sweet shop in...
Like at the beach. It's like crystallized.
No, I mean it's more... It's sort of like a long cylindrical tube that's got writing all the way through it. I'm trying to think what that equates to in American.
We're going to need a picture.
Might be surprised this has never come up.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'll probably edit in a picture
cylinder with writing on it?
Yeah, I mean, just look at the image I just put in the middle of the video just a second ago. This one.
I guess I'll watch later.
Anyway.
Myself.
So, yes, apparently it's claiming it's going to have floral, spicy, and slightly acidic, peppermint, apple, eucalyptus, chamomile?
That's a lot going on in one beer.
I know. So this is either going to be the best beer of the lot or extremely disappointing. Or,
It could be both.
Or neither. Let's be fair. I'm not exactly a man for keeping it understated.
Could taste delicious, but put champagne bubbles up your nose. Maybe.
Right, what have you got?
I don't know. Are you going to pour that into the glass you had poured in?
Oh, rinse it out.
What do I have? I've got a Bunnahabane 10-year-old batch 22 single malt Scotch whiskey, product of Scotland.
That's
dun, dun, dun.
Little picture of what I presume is a brewery. Oh,
yes, a little.
Focus back on you, and then focus immediately back on me for this beer that's, somewhat pale. Quite nice. I think this is supposed to be another fucking pale ale. Although it smells nice. Definitely not mint flavour.
You smell nice. He finally had a shower today. It's pretty exciting stuff.
No, dear, I shower regularly. Shush.
He totally
But
showers.
I do have a nice clean beard.
He does have a nice clean beard. And he even trimmed part of it before the trimmer died.
Yes, it's... What am I getting here? Beer. He said, having groomed his beard and now trying to get the aroma of his craft beer. I'm now going to ride a penny farthing. Oh no, it smells nice.
Oh, it's a bit.
Almost fruity. We haven't reset the microwave from when we made the microwave at lunch.
Pork rinds.
Yes. Right, anyway, cheers.
I'm afraid this one smells a little Dettol-y.
It's minty.
Was mint even on the list?
You mean for this beer inspired by traditional Swedish mint candy?
Mint candy. I just got the rock candy. Did you tell me it was mint?
I mean, I prefixed that. Then we got lost in the discussion about rock versus rock. Drink your Elay.
Oh, wow.
Antiseptic.
That's got a little kick to it. Good gravy.
That is fascinating. It almost is like it's got peppermint in it.
Cool.
I think it's probably more of like an aniseed, sort of fennel maybe, but that might just be.
It had a lot of hints in the ingredients list.
But then they all do. That is. I honestly thought that I was going to be carrying mint. Bullshit. But apparently mint. Yes.
Okay. You can't hear our neighbors downstairs. La 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 la. Here, swap. That'll wake you up. Good Lord.
Oh, yeah. Mmm.
You are not wrong. That's odd.
I know.
The mint is the first thing you taste, but then there's a lot of other stuff going on.
Possibly like apple, eucalyptus, and eucalyptus.
I don't know if they... Maybe it's just the eucalyptus that are tasting, not actually mint, but...
Yeah.
Whew,
Now that's in my head.
That's unusual.
Yeah.
I don't actually like it, but it is unusual. I wouldn't want to drink it again, but it's unusual. Andy likes unusual. This is gonna wake me up.
I mean, it's not as enjoyable as like the Pahana Cinnabon one. That's apparently just going to be the gold standard, but it's very interesting.
It's odd.
I mean, I'm trying to work out, is it that neighbour being rambunctious, or is it...
It's someone outside. It's not even in the building. It's somebody outside being silly. It's okay. Don't worry. They're just neighbors. They can't hurt you. You're out there. You could be on a whole other continent.
Well, they're at least being a bit more behaved these days.
You might not even be in London. We don't know where you are.
Well, except for their YouTube analytics, which, I mean, only breaks it down to US and UK. I'll show you later if you even care.
What about Swaziland?
Do we know anyone in Swaziland?
Not now. Their prime minister just died of COVID yesterday.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That's my entire Swaziland trivia.
It could have been Boris, it could have been Trump. No, it was probably, for all we know, probably lovely man in charge of Swaziland.
Indeed.
Oh well.
Karma, man. Karma.
Well, it's not karma though. Like, unless we've sorry, where's my camera?
It's a failure of karma was my point.
Like, the Prime Minister of Swaziland could be anywhere between, like, literally Hitler and, or, like, the nicest man that's ever been in existence, 16. We don't know. But could have happened, yeah. This is going to sound terrible if anyone watches it. How many reindeer does Santa have? My jokes aren't as good as yours.
It's not a joke. It's a pub quiz.
Fortunately, my meta jokes are much better than your ability to pick up on them.
Wow.